It's House Blend on SCV TV. I'm your host, Stephen K. Peoples. Joining me now is a four-member alt-rock band that came out of CalArts in Valencia in 2010. They've been playing around the LA area and recently dropped their first CD. Welcome to House Blend, you guys. The C over Eli. The C over Eli. Now, please identify yourselves.
All right, I'll go first. My name is Blake Baldwin, and I'm the guitarist and backup vocalist for the band.
I'm Graham Peck. I'm the lead vocals and rhythm guitar player.
Evan Drudek, and thank you. I'm the drummer, and about nothing else.
I'm Caroline Cerrone, and I play bass.
All right, great. Now, Graham and Blake started the group. And Graham, you're from Boston. Blake, you're from the LA area. How did you guys get together and start collaborating? What was it musically that made the connection for you guys?
Well, I think it was my first year here. I was just looking for people to play with because I was new in the area and everything. I didn't know anybody. So I posted something at school, just like a flyer being like, hey, I want to jam, whatever. And Blake responded, and we pretty much hit it off right off the bat, like knew how to play with each other and stuff. We've gone through a bunch of bass players and drummers, but we've been kind of solid the whole time. So.
Well, that's a plus. And at what point did Evan and Caroline come into the picture then? If you went through a bunch of other folks, it took you a while to land on the right bass player. And
it's coming up on a year now. It's our 1 year anniversary almost. And
we got dinner and dates planned.
Yeah. Very good, very good.
Yeah, we've just been friends, and they asked us to play, and it's been cool ever since.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have rock and roll kind of sensibility, and the bass player and your drummer are a little bit more on the jazz tip. Mm-hmm. So how does all of that mash together? Is that what you were looking for when you were developing your sound? You wanted those elements in your sound?
Yeah, I mean, actually all of our musical backgrounds are pretty diverse in general. Like Graham's a very skilled vocalist and songwriter. I actually come from more of like a metal and harder, heavy rock kind of background. And yeah, like you said, these guys come from a jazz background. So when we're writing and putting things together, it definitely makes collaboration like an interesting process. But I think it adds to the music quite a bit to have all these different elements kind of flying around.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Now, the first song you're going to play for us is Names in the Pavement, right?
Yep.
Now, what's the story behind that one?
That was, I think, pretty much written by myself originally. I wrote it on my first acoustic guitar that I had out on the hill at school. I was just kind of jamming out, and I came up with a simple chord progression, and just it built on itself over time, working with different people, and eventually it's come around to where it is right now.
Well, let's take a listen. Here's the C over Eli, live on House Blend. Names in the Pavement.
Now I'll ask you once, then I'll ask you again. No compromise. We got this all down behind these dead eyes. Got this fine, most of the time. And everything changes, love remains the same. You've been changing every day, singing. I want to say these words, but they won't come out. They'll just stick in my mouth and subside. Got me compromised. All I can say is that my life feels plain, day to day to day. No, you know that I love you.
House Blend, that's Names in the Pavement by the Sea Over Eli from the group's new Architect EP. I'm Stephen K. Peoples, your House Blend host on SCV TV, and we're back with Graham, Blake, Caroline, and Evan. And getting back to the original material, how many songs have you written as a group now so far? And who does what? Who does most of the writing?
Somebody else want to take it?
It's
They
kind
write
of
the lyrics for the most part and the chords and stuff, and then we just figure out how to make it funky and.
Funky.
yeah,
Funkify.
It's weird. Some of the songs I've written, like some of the proprietary material. Some of the songs Graham has written, and then we kind of do a lot of the arranging between the two of us together. And then we kind of bring the stuff to these guys and start tossing ideas around for what the bass and drums are going to be like, and then. By the time the song is completely finished, it's normally completely different than Graham and I had originally envisioned it. But
Different is sometimes better.
different is also sometimes better. Yeah, of course.
Pretty much always, actually.
Yeah, these guys have these guys put their spin on the song and what it can be, and it definitely lends itself really well to our songwriting process.
Great. Now, how do House Blend viewers find out more about the band and where you're playing? How to get your music?
Yeah, if you want to get updates on our tour and figure out when we're going to be releasing our EP, which is going to be very soon, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/theseaovereli, or you can simply Google search the band, The Sea Over Eli, and a lot of our stuff will come up. All of our Twitter accounts, blogs, all those goodies.
Very good. Now you have one more song for us on the show here.
Yes. Yep.
What's the story behind Death of Love?
Another one I think I wrote pretty much on my own terms. Way newer. It came about end of last year, so right before the summer. It's kind of a rough patch, I think, in a relationship I was having, and I just worked off that. And I came up with an idea, but it was kind of a little funky, but it needed to be filled out a lot. And it's come a really long way from what it was before, I feel like.
Well, let's hear it right now on House Blend. Here's The Sea Over Eli.
Call after all, and these lights are dark. And in and out we sway and move the way your hips groove onto me once again. We say there's something dark, start my heart, I leave it here for you again. And in and out shout the way your body onto me.
The Sea Over Eli with Death of Love, an original from the band's Architect album. And that's a wrap for this edition of House Blend on SCV TV. Many thanks to Sean Danielson and Jay Kilmer from Smile Empty Soul, and the members of the Sea Over Eli for being my special guests. By the way, if you're a solo artist or you're in a band and perform original material and you would like to appear on House Blend, send us an email, houseblend@scvtv.com. With a face perfect for radio, I'm Stephen K. Peoples, your House Blend host. Till next time, happy trails, or trappy hails as the case may be.